Hello everyone! Today we're gonna learn a little bit on how to start on RStudio. So a bit of RStudio 101. But first things first, what is RStudio? RStudio is an integrated development environment for R. So basically, this means that it is a program that makes it much easier to write, run, and manage your R codes. Instead of just typing commands into R directly, RStudio recognizes your work into different panels, so you can write scripts, run code, see your results, and manage your files all in one place. This means obviously as well that you have to download not only RStudio, but also R. So let's start. To download RStudio, you have to go to posit.co, and here you scroll, and on this website you can install RStudio. But as I said, you also have to download R. So you can also get into this website and you can download R. Of course, you can also just Google download R and download RStudio, and you will also find these links. So we can keep going. Basically, this is your R set. So this is where you're gonna do all of your RStudio coding. To start, it's important to know how to open an R Markdown, because R Markdown are the types of files that most people use to code. So to do that, you go on File, New File, and R Markdown. And then you can name it whatever. And you can save in PDF, Word, or HTML, but I'm gonna choose PDF, but you can choose whatever is best for you. These are normal set of codes that appear once you open an R Markdown, but you can just delete those, leave this one in. And basically, it's important to know that RStudio has 4 main panels, and it's very important to know what each one represents so you can get the maximum of each. So here on the source on the top left, it's called the source pane, and the source pane is where you can write and save all your R scripts. It's basically a notebook for all your codes. Here down, basically, is the bottom left panel is basically where R actually runs the code that you write here. So you can type even commands directly here, the simpler ones. So for example, 2 plus 2 is 4, or 3 plus 3 is 6. So it's basically where R runs your code. There's also here on the top right, there's the environment or history, as we can see here. This is where you can see all your variables, data sets, and functions that you created on the sessions that you're on. It's basically your project's memory. And lastly is the bottom right one, and that's where all your files, plots, and packages and help. So you can get a lot from here. So for example, if you make a plot, your plots are gonna show up here in plots. If you wanna download a package, you can download it from here or see what packages you have from here. So it's very versatile. And now I'm gonna teach you how to run a code. To open a chunk, it's necessary to write a code. So you can do either Ctrl E, or you can click here and click in R, and here you can write your code. Write your code. Basically, if it's not a simple code, it's better to write here and not where it's loading. So I'm gonna write a simple command that you can also try. So here I'm making a small list of numbers. So I chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can also do, for example, a mean of these numbers. To run a code, you can click on Ctrl, Shift, Enter. See, they found the mean of my numbers. But you can also click on this small green arrow. It also runs. See, it's the same results. If you're also in doubt about what a code does, you can also do question mark and, for example, mean. And if you run, it's gonna show up in help what's happening and how you can use it, and it will give a description of how to use this code. Also, as I mentioned, RStudio has a lot of packages, and they're like add-ons so you can get more functions. You can install packages by doing install packages and choose a package, for example, ggplot2. I think I already have this one, but yeah, well, it is installing anyway. Yes, now we can see it's installed, and every time you're gonna use the ggplot, for example, you also have to activate this code. So we can make, for example, library. This is something that you use to activate the package you just installed. And after you do library, you can use it perfectly. And if a plot that you made, you want to see where it is, it will appear on plots. Yeah, I think this is the very quick and basic intro to RStudio. It's, you see the basic layout, how to run a small code, how to install packages. I really hope it was useful. It's just RStudio 101. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.